November 25th. Thank you for joining us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Ferdman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We have got a lot to get to this morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the news you need to know.
A man who was just 14 when he was convicted of a double murder in 1990 is now preparing to be released from prison. Chad Campbell has been granted parole, and according to the Department of Corrections, he's expected to be released by March 12th at the latest. Campbell was convicted in the killing of 15-year-old Cynthia Lewis and the killing of 17-month-old Curtis Rizzo in Wayne County. He was found guilty in 1991 and sentenced the following year to 18 years to life. His previous parole requests had been denied.
We're working to learn more about an incident that shut down part of 490 during the overnight hours. Look at your screen. This was the scene just before 1 o'clock this morning. Eastbound traffic, you can see, was blocked at Linden Avenue's exit as emergency crews were called in. That road has since reopened.
And we're also working to get more information on a crash in Wayne County. Our photojournalist was at Route 441 near Downs Road in the town of Walworth just before 7 o'clock last night. Traffic was shut down on 441 at Canandaigua Road. No word on any injuries. We have reached out to get more information for both of these incidents. We'll give you updates on air and 13wham.com.
All right, let's get a look at what we have brewing for the next 2 hours, starting with Thanksgiving travel. It's about to hit record levels. This morning, we're touching base with AAA for some tips and what you need to know before you head out, including the best time to drive and whether you should be worried about flight reductions or cancellations.
Yeah, and then the application window is now open for students who want to join the Urban Suburban program. This morning, we're sitting down with the program's director to learn more about who's eligible, how to apply, and where you can get your questions answered.
And later, calling all Swifties, a special party coming up next month to celebrate Taylor's birthday in style. The Taylor Swift tribute band, Cruel Summer, will be here in studio to tell us more about the upcoming show and how you can take part and really shake it off. We'll also give you a special in-studio performance live from them.
Yeah, good stuff this morning. A busy morning indeed. Before all of that, we'll get a check of our forecast. Meteorologist Marty Snyder is tracking cloudy skies and rain for later today. Marty?
Yeah, that's it. We're going to see that rain make its way in finally. It's a story where there were a few showers that were showing up on radar earlier and still even around us. You can see some of those showers are showing up. A lot of what did make its way through was having a hard time making its way down to the ground. But that activity that is off to our west, you can see all that's mainly in lower Michigan, down into Ohio, West Virginia as well. That's going to lift closer to us, and that's going to build in as we head through the afternoon, and that's when we'll see that rain finally make a return to the area. Between now and then, we'll rise up through the 40s, back to about 50 at noon. We'll probably be somewhere in the very lower 50s for highs before numbers pull back a little bit thanks to some of that precipitation that builds in during that time frame. And even into tomorrow, we'll be up to about 57 for a high. Turning windy, though, so not really the perfect outdoor type of day for us. A couple showers then, especially around the middle of the afternoon with a front that moves through. Then after that, the colder air builds in. That's when we'll have to watch that lake effect potential coming in off Lake Erie. First, immediately west of Rochester, and then second may sink southwest. That'll be from Thanksgiving Day into the nighttime hours when it pushes south. But temperatures mainly in the 30s for highs for the longer term. So enjoy these last couple days in the 50s before those numbers really drop back just in time for Thanksgiving Day.
And that turkey.
He's still there.
Dancing away.
Yeah.
He's not frozen yet.
Well, he's excited. I don't think he's going to be eaten. He's not prepared.
Okay.
He's like, I survived another one.
Yeah,
Woo.
he's the pardoned one, the one that the president pardons.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
All right, Marty, thank you. We appreciate it.
Sure.
Hey, let's go off the top and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this morning. I'm going to kick things off today. And this morning, I want to take you to Thailand. That's where a wild scene played out, and it's like something out of a bad dream that I'm sure one of you have had. Here's what happened. A woman was brought to a temple to be cremated. She was in a coffin, but she was alive. Roll the video. So this happened just outside Bangkok. Temple staff say a man pulled up with his sister's body in the back of a pickup truck. She was/is 65. She'd been bedridden, we're told, for 2 years, and he told them that she'd stopped breathing 2 days earlier. He was trying to honor her final wishes. She wanted her organs donated, then a cremation. But he did not have a death certificate. The hospital would not take the body, and the temple could not proceed. And that delay is probably what saved her life. As the temple manager was explaining how to get the proper paperwork, they heard a very faint knock coming from the coffin. Yeah. The brother asked them to open it, and that's when they saw her in there moving, opening her eyes, raising her arms. And apparently, she'd been knocking for a while. Temple staff rushed her to the hospital and even offered to cover her medical bills.
Oh my God.
And as wild as this sounds, this is not the first time this happened. It happened in Nebraska last year. It happened in Iowa the year before that. It even happened here in New York when an 82-year-old woman was found breathing at a funeral home. Here are the takeaways this morning. Always double check the pulse and always double check the paperwork. And if there is the slightest question, maybe don't fast track the cremation process.
No kidding.
Maybe take a beat. The good news here, this woman got a second chance, literally, at everything. And thanks to one very important missing piece of paper, she is alive to tell this story.
I will be completely honest with you.
Can you open the coffin, please?
Hello? I would be banging on that thing. I would not be gently knocking. I would make it everybody's problem. You better hope they're covering my medical bills.
Well, you've got to think for 1 second that, so she's probably incapacitated and unconscious, I would imagine, when he put her in the coffin.
Yeah.
And then you close the lid. And so you're opening your eyes when you come to in total darkness, and you don't know where you are. You don't know that you're in a coffin.
I feel like you maybe have a good idea.
Well, see,
right?
I think your brain would go searching for some sort of reasonable explanation. I don't think coffin is the first thing
that's exactly where I would go, because it is one of my biggest fears. I have nightmares about being buried alive, I would say on a monthly or bi-monthly basis.
Have you talked to your doctor about that?
No, because I can't get in anywhere. No, I don't know. It's definitely like, the subconscious is
a
like
real
being
fear.
Overwhelmed
Sure.
and, being crushed by whatever. But I am so incredibly scared of being buried alive. And I don't want to be cremated.
Oh, good to know.
So
Is this all in your book for me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it all is. Dan has very specific rules for when I
Yes,
go.
if something happens to Abigail, there's policy and procedure as to how the rules that need to be followed.
Yeah. And you better not strike, because I'll know.
I won't.
But the moral of the story here, at least for me, is I'm going in the ground, in my backyard, but just make sure I'm like really, really gone.
Just take a shovel to your head quick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, just really
just
make sure the job is done.
Make sure the job is done.
I don't want there to be even a shred of doubt.
Something tells me that in a year or two, they're gonna be pulling this tape in the courtroom and calling it premeditated.
For you.
Okay? So stay out of trouble and don't go missing.
Okay.
Because I didn't do anything.
He did it.
No.
If anybody would, it would be you. They always say it's the husband, but you're like the work husband, so.
I think it would be McLean. Payback.
For what?
All the no-hair jokes.
Listen, low-hanging fruit.
It is low-hanging fruit.
I save like the deep cut ones for when we're not on TV.
I know.
Every once in a while, I'll just get them real good.
Well, and sometimes he gets sensitive and cries.
It hurts his feelings.
It does. So.
Sorry, Mark.
I think if you go missing, I think it'll be McLean.
Yeah, check.
Not me.
Yeah.
Check the McLean. Check that chest freezer they've got in the garage.
Oh, the man cave.
Mm-hmm.
I know all about it.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Yay, okay. All right. So we got to talk about the situation happening with the Campbell's Soup Company, and maybe you've seen it on social media. In fact, I would be shocked if you haven't seen it yet because it's taken over my social media and many, many platforms. A vice president and chief information security officer for Campbell, a guy named Martin Bali, was secretly recorded, allegedly, during a meeting in what has been described as an explosive hour-long tirade, mocking the people who buy the company's products, ridiculing coworkers, calling them idiots, and even admitting that he sometimes shows up to work high on drugs. This information is all according to a lawsuit and according to a couple other news outlets that have covered this. So we'll start off with the soup comments. He can be heard in this alleged recording talking about the product. And I'm kind of paraphrasing here, sprinkle in some curse words that I can't say. But here we go. He said, we have junk for poor people. Who buys our junk? I don't buy Campbell's soup products, barely anymore. It's not healthy now that I know what's in it. During the 75-minute recording, he also claims there is bioengineered meat. He claims chicken comes from 3D printers. That lawsuit also claims he began ridiculing his colleagues who are Indian, saying that they didn't know anything and couldn't think for themselves. All of this again in the alleged recording. Then, of course, over the course of this rant, he talks also about coming to work high on edibles. One of the craziest parts of this story, and the stuff I've already mentioned is pretty crazy, the person who came forward with this alleged recording was fired by Campbell's after reportedly having no previous disciplinary issues, again, according to the lawsuit. Meantime, the VP is on temporary leave while Campbell's investigates. Campbell's stock prices dipped yesterday with a 3.32% decrease. Some people seem outraged. Many, though, say they're not exactly surprised. So this person, I'll check out the social media comments, said, so even the execs don't eat it? That tells me everything I need to know. Next person goes on to say, so what are you telling me is that the meat in the 97-cent can of chicken noodle soup isn't high quality? Well, I don't believe anything anymore. Another person goes on to say, hearing an executive speak with so much disdain, not just for the product, but for the very people who rely on it, is both disappointing and enraging. It reveals a mentality where profit is valued more than human dignity. And I think I have one more. And where loyal customers are treated like junk instead of real people. And then I think we have one more. Yep, nothing about this is shocking. It's just the quiet part set into a recorder. The real ingredient was contempt for the people trying to stretch a can of soup into dinner. And I didn't have enough time to get in all these comments because there were so many of them. A lot of people were questioning whether or not the recording was legit. Some people were saying this must be AI. I use AI voice, these are what people say. I use AI voice recording all the time, and this is completely believable. You know, no way did this person say this, but Campbell's has not come out with an exact statement regarding this other than to say that an investigation is ongoing.
Not so good. See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
This is not good. If this was actually the VP's words, there's the door, and there's no severance package, and those stock options. It should all be taken back. Yeah. It should.
Yeah. It is very disheartening when you think of the state of the economy, how people are relying on non-perishables to get through some tough times, how Campbell's is probably doing pretty decent right now financially, given all of that. Also, Thanksgiving, a very popular time to buy those Campbell's products, right? You think of any kind of casserole and it calls for a cream of something soup.
Yep.
You know, and it's winter too. It's winter. People use soup in the winter.
I think, and I don't know if this is possible, but listen, if I were on the board at Campbell's, I'd be doing this. There would be a slander lawsuit against the VP.
Yeah.
You look what you did to our stock.
Yeah.
because of those comments you made. And that's when half of the people reading those comments don't believe it's actually you. Once we find out it is you, and that's confirmed, think of the hit we're going to take.
I would also like to know more about this bioengineered meat, whether or not that's actually a thing. We've seen a couple stories run where, people are looking into it and, 3D printed meat and, so on and so forth. But if that is actually true, I feel like that's a little concerning.
That is a little concerning. I think the greater concern, though, is trash talking the very people who have made you a millionaire.
And on top of it, the employees, right? We hardly even touched on the things that he allegedly said about the employees, who are hardworking members of the Campbell's Soup Company leadership family. Just horrible. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's such a poor example of leadership if this does actually end up being true. To hear your boss say something like that, it's disheartening.
Yeah.
And
that
disgusting.
company's in some serious need of crisis PR right now.
Yeah.
We're available to help. Stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're checking in with Chris Lopez, who is live this morning with a cast from a very special musical coming to OFC Creations Theatre. You don't want to miss it.
No, and don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We are streaming live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow, bring the whole family out because Jim Henson's legendary creations are taking the stage in Brighton.
OFC Life with the musical Jim Henson's Emmet Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Chris Lopez is live at OFC Creations Theatre with all the action and the festive fun. Last time we checked in with Chris, we got a performance. Did you get a performance?
I have not had a performance yet. Chris, perform.
I can't perform. These two will perform. I'm here with Vivian. I'm here with Max. They're going to perform in maybe 2 minutes or so stick with us. I am talking to I'm getting like slightly confused. You guys are the human, right now, the human forms of the puppets. Emmet and Ma Otter. Okay. You guys are in costume right now. I love this. How much does the costume, I asked this because the costumes are really well put together. How much does the costume change your performance? And then when you guys do a full dress rehearsal, you are in entire garb up and down. And how much do you step it up, or does it not matter?
Oh, I think it matters a lot to me. I mean, you know, I'm not used to having a tail.
A tail, yes, hanging out of a boat.
There are plenty of times when I turn around, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no, that's me. That's just my tail.
And Max, your tail was hanging out of the boat a little bit. How is it frustrating to deal with the tail sometimes? There it is right there.
Right. I mean, I just have to keep track of the thing, you know, and and be aware. But overall, I think I waddle a little bit more with the costume. I just do some little steps. But yeah, no, it's great. It really adds, I think, a lot to be in the costume and help feel animalistic and everything.
Have you guys puppeteered before at all? Is this your this is it? This is the first time? Yeah. How is it when you? I put on did a little bit of the puppeteering in between here. I know I was not supposed to, but we didn't do it on live television. It was very interesting. It was a very interesting experience to talk to myself and go back and forth and have conversation with the puppet.
Yes.
What about you guys? How was it that first time?
I haven't actually puppeteered before, but I've worked with puppets.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. It is just so magical when they come to life, and I love just staring at them and talking with them and having fun. It's like my inner child is like, ah!
Is it tough to make them come alive? Right, you can mime it and it looks okay, but then to make an actual puppet come to life and have the audience buy into this, even though they know they're watching puppets, how is that?
There's a lot that goes into it that we didn't know. We've got some great people helping out, giving us some info, but there's like breathing and making sure you're singing along, and also if someone's doing a character and you're not doing the character yourself, but you're listening to them and having to keep track of what they're saying while you're doing it. So it's a lot of thinking, but overall it's just having these official puppets really helps feel it. Feel like we're in special.
We're short on time. You guys have to get to the performance. I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit more in the 8:40 segment, so stay tuned for that. But I got to get out of the way. They got to perform right now. See ya.
Your nails won't break and your toes won't stop. Never get a fever when there ain't no hole in the washtub. If you look to the good side, falling down's a free ride. Slipping and a sliding in the mud. If your back is hurting, I can see for certain. I'll be there to treat you to a soothing back rub. When there ain't no hole in the washtub. When there ain't no hole in the washtub. Watermelon garden berries on the shrub. Cookies in the kitchen when there ain't no hole in the washtub.
How come you never invite me out on the boat?
It's a wash tub. It's not a boat, Abigail. That's why I don't invite you out.
It's fair enough.
Short walk off a long pier, lady. Hey, don't go anywhere. When Ark Rochester returns, it's this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will be here after this.
A boat.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean is joining us now. We're taking a look at the cloudy forecast and weather trivia as well.
Yeah, the theme, Thanksgiving. So yesterday we talked about cold Thanksgivings. Today we're going to talk about warm Thanksgivings. What is the warmest Thanksgiving on record for Rochester? So take a shot at this one if you'd like to. This morning, how warm do you think it could get on Turkey Day?
God, you didn't change the graphic. Dan's going to yell at you again.
I know. Like, come on, McLean.
All right, it's okay. All right, moving on. The warmest
76, 69, 66, or 62?
No, 67.
66 in 66?
Right?
That one's suspicious right there.
Suspicion?
Suspicious. I don't think it's C.
Okay.
However, and listen, I'm not buying D either.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just don't think it was 62 degrees, and something with those numbers, it doesn't sit well with me.
Okay. See, I think it's D.
Okay.
I think it's going to be 62.
62. Well, we'll have the answer coming up at 9 o'clock right here on ARC Rochester. Lots to talk about weather-wise if you're traveling. Also, the next couple of days, we've got a winter storm watch off to the west of Rochester. This is in Genesee County, also into Wyoming County. Goes until 4 o'clock in Genesee County, but actually carries into 7 a.m., or I think it's Friday morning there, into Wyoming County. And what we're looking at is some snowfall off to the west of the city. And notice those amounts go up into parts of southern Genesee County, into Wyoming County. So if you're traveling down that direction, this is taking you through Thanksgiving evening. Snow amounts down that way may be in the range of 5 to 10 inches of snow. So, you put that together, unfortunately, with this wind combo, and there's no official advisories up for the wind, but watch some of these numbers off to the west of Rochester. You start to get those gusts 40, 50 miles per hour. You mix in some of that snow. So if you have to travel that direction, just be aware that conditions are going to vary from place to place, and certainly the visibility could drop back with gusts of that magnitude, and even into late Thursday, Friday morning. That wind direction out of the northwest near Rochester probably going to knock the visibility down a little bit. But hey, no issues today. 39 degrees. We've got a cloudy sky to start things off. That's not so bad. Southeast breeze at 3. No rain out there, at least for the time being. It looks like that rain's going to hold off until this afternoon. So there it is, southwest into parts of Ohio. That rain lifting up towards the area and likely arrives this afternoon. Some light rain right into the evening. That will push off to the east, and then overnight, just that small chance for a few scattered showers. Now, as a cold front moves through, that's the cold front, 2, 3 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. It's one of those weird weather days where it gets into the upper 50s, and then that cold air starts to spill in, and the temperature falls back. So it's actually cold enough by late evening that we're going to see some of that snow fire up west of Rochester. And initially, the wind direction may even push it into western Monroe County, parts of Orleans County, parts of Genesee County. Watch it shift to the south.
And when is this? This is Thursday?
Thursday morning?
This is heading into Thursday morning.
Got it.
So by that point, by 7, 8 o'clock, by the time a lot of folks are actually on the road, a lot of this will be south of Buffalo. So this is going to be, traditional snow belt kind of areas, east of Lake Ontario up towards just south of Watertown there. But it's definitely something to be mindful of, again, if you have to head that direction. But today, we're going to climb up to near 50 with that rain west of Rochester at lunchtime. Some light rain this afternoon, this evening. Overnight tonight, we'll drop back to the mid-40s, some light rain early. That's mild for this time of the year. That's actually the equivalent of a normal high temperature for this time of the year. On the extended forecast, Wednesday's high temperature, again, very deceiving at 57 degrees. And look at the drop into Thanksgiving. It's been, I think it's been 7 years since we've had snow on Thanksgiving. It was that, we talked about it yesterday, it was the coldest Thanksgiving on record in 2018. Got down to 7, but it's been a few years since we've had to talk about snow in town. Friday, some lake snow in and around Rochester, and actually the snow fading into the weekend. A quick moving system Sunday we'll have to watch for flurries mixing with a little bit of rain, upper 30s. We'll fine tune that as we get closer, and showers heading towards Monday. Scan that code on the screen. That's going to give you the hour-by-hour forecast, watches and warnings as they pop up, as they often do this time of the year, and our official Weather Authority forecast.
It would be nice if those 50s hung around for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What do you think is like the warmest it's ever been on Thanksgiving?
Wow. Boy, if I could,
Just figured I'd try.
Listen, that's not bad.
That was good.
Thanks.
That's not bad.
Thanks.
Like the gear actually started turning. It did.
We saw it.
Yeah.
We saw it.
I had to zip it. Yeah.
I was just going to point something out, but now I forget what it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It obviously wasn't that important.
Your mouth did open during the forecast.
It did. You were
gonna
talking.
say something.
You were doing weather. I remember I was sitting here terribly bored, and what was I going to say, McLean?
Something about the lake effect as it was shifting.
Was it something about the 7-day?
7-day? No. Oh no, it was about the 50s.
Oh.
I just would like the 50s.
Yeah.
Just beyond Thanksgiving. Just give me 50s throughout winter.
I took advantage of the 40s yesterday. Got all the outside stuff up, all the other decoration outdoors.
All of the holiday decorations
They're
are
up. They're up. Had a couple of lines that the squirrels chewed through last year. So got to head to the store and get a couple of lines for the tree. You know.
Do the kids take part in this?
They don't take part in putting it up, but Colton did notice. He did notice that the lights were up.
But you don't make them help.
Well, they'll help tear down. Help put it away.
Listen,
Yeah.
every year I had to help my dad with the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Like I'm
That's
talking
scary.
out on the roof. I'm
Yeah.
not holding the flashlight the right way. I'm getting yelled at.
Gosh,
Do
right?
it better.
Yes, yes. Hold that thing steady.
I'm 25 feet up, a foot up a ladder, putting
Yeah.
up the wreath, and that's why I don't do it on windy days and
I
cold
can
days.
see Griswold family Christmas at that house. I can see Mark hanging from the
Oh, it's lit.
gutters. I'm sure it is. And I'm sure you were when you were lighting things. Hey, don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester.
Oh, my.
Swaying. We'll be right back.
He's constantly swinging. Good Tuesday morning. Sorry, finishing up my Christmas tree conversation with Mark McLean over there. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on Arc Rochester. So Thanksgiving, now 2 days away, and AAA is projecting nearly 82 million Americans will be on the move during the next week.
And with recent flight reductions causing concern, some travelers may be making some last-minute changes, including swapping their plane tickets for a road trip. For more on the holiday travel forecast and what you need to know before you head out the door, we are joined now by AAA's Mark Gruba, who's live from the Rochester Airport this morning. Mark, always good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Good to see you guys. Good morning.
I imagine you're a very busy guy over there today at the airport. It is one of the busiest travel days, and we know that AAA is predicting more people traveling than we've seen in years and years. Tell us what's going on there right now.
Yeah, a steady stream of people here at the airport this morning. I've seen lots of children as well, so definitely families on the move for the holiday, no doubt about it. The good news, I checked the departures. Everything as of right now is on time. So we're off to a good start here on this Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
There's something like 52,000 flights scheduled for today worldwide, which is incredible. Abby mentioned it. 15 years we've not seen travel quite like this for the Thanksgiving holiday, and 82 million people on the roads. Mark, that's incredible. What do people need to know if they're packing up the car and heading out?
Yep. So let's clarify a couple of things. That nearly 82 million figure is for all travelers for Thanksgiving domestically. Over 73 million on the road. And to your point, 9 out of 10 travelers are going to be on the roads this Thanksgiving. So packing up the car, I think a couple of things top of mind. Make sure the car is in good working order. Have a look at the tires. Check the tread depth. Check the air pressure to make sure they're properly inflated. Make sure the battery has a good charge, and check the wipers as well. I was listening to Mark's forecast there. We may have some inclement weather depending upon where you're heading. You want to make sure the wipers are in good working order so you can see out the windshield as well.
And taking a look at that traffic just in the file video we have, I think it's safe to say people should expect at some point some kind of delay, maybe a little bit of congestion, maybe, motor vehicle accident where you have to move over. Probably a good reminder to fill the tank as frequently as possible if you're making a long road trip. You don't want to get stuck and then stranded.
It's a great point, Abby. Best practice, have the tank filled before you leave the house. To your point, today is expected to be the busiest day on the roads heading into Thanksgiving. So yes, getting that start now in the early morning hours is the way to go. Once you get into the afternoon hours, you're more likely to see peak congestion. And if you're heading toward major metros, you can expect longer delays as well.
Is that kind of the mindset, Mark, for anyone who's driving somewhere this holiday season? The earlier you can be on the roads, the better?
Yes, I think that's a good general rule of thumb. Today, tomorrow, Sunday coming back are expected to be the busiest days on the road. The earlier you can get started, no question, the better off you'll be. You mentioned you got to have some patience. Inevitably, there are going to be some delays on the roadway. But what we're talking about is making sure that we're not being aggressive behind the wheel, having good habits. Again, if we're facing inclement weather, dusting off those winter driving skills. So slowing down, going the speed limit, and making sure that you leave a little extra room around your vehicle, typically 3 to 4 car lengths, maybe 6 to 8 car lengths if the roads are wet, snowy, or icy.
And, maybe some people haven't traveled in quite some time, maybe via plane, and they are unaware of the real ID change and the shoes situation with the airport. Run it by everybody if you don't mind. I know we've talked about it before, but there are some people who are still going to show up and say, "Wait, what do I do?"
Yeah.
Right. So quickly, the real ID. If you have a passport, that trumps everything. You can go anywhere in the world with a passport, with just about limited exception. Here domestically, if you don't have a passport, if you have a real or enhanced ID, that's what you'll need to get through TSA and security. Things are running smoothly. This was first implemented back in May. No real issues to speak of, and I'm not aware of any issues here at the airport this morning as well. As far as the shoes go, keep the shoes on, less of an issue. So that helps speed things up at security. And the two real reminders that we always talk about is make sure you download your airline's app so you get updates on any delays or cancellations in real time, and arrive at least 2 hours early for a domestic flight here for your holiday travel. That will ensure you have got time to get through security and to the gate well before your plane gets ready to take off.
Mark, any advice? We're running low on time, but any advice for parents traveling with little ones? Because that always seems to add a lot of stress to your day.
Yeah, I mean, I have some personal experience with this. I guess a prayer before you leave the house would be a good thing, maybe. But make sure they've got some things with them that can kind of keep them busy and occupied, maybe some snacks as well. You don't know how long you may be delayed at the airport. You may have a long layover between flights. So a snack, something to eat, something to keep them occupied. And, as this is good advice for moms and dads as well as kids, make sure you got a good night's rest before you travel as well. That helps keeps everybody's spirits bright and in that thankful spirit here as we go to Thanksgiving.
Very
Absolutely.
good. Mark Gruba, thank you very much for the advice. We appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. And if you are headed anywhere, be safe, my friend.
Thanks. You guys too. Have a great
care.
holiday, everyone.
Yes, sir. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, we're once again going live to Chris Lopez, who's getting a closer look at the upcoming musical taking the stage at OFC Creations Theatre.
And don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Starting tomorrow, Jim Henson's characters are coming to town for Thanksgiving, taking the stage as part of the Broadway on Brighton series.
OFC Creations is premiering Jim Henson's Emmet Otter's Jug Band Christmas, a holiday family musical full of family fun. Chris Lopez is live at OFC Theater this morning to show us what audiences can expect. Look at him sitting there.
He's like part of the gang.
I know.
Just get him a bonnet and he's ready to go.
We're with the entire cast and crew. Opening day is tomorrow. Tickets, there's still a few of them available. You can go out on OFCCreations.com. Show starts at 7:30. I'm with the whole crew this morning. We are off the stage. We're done with the performances. We're just having a backstage talk after everything. Who's excited for tomorrow? Is anyone nervous?
I'm excited.
I have Tiny Squirrel right here who is excited. Do you know your lines? I feel like you may be rough on the lines. That you would, yeah.
I just talk. What do you mean lines? Is this a show?
It's a show, and it's check it. What's going on?
It's a show. We had rehearsals, and we have tech this week, and we have a preview tomorrow.
I thought we were just having fun.
No, there's an audience, and there's people who pay to see it.
This?
Yeah.
Is anyone nervous at all? Who's nervous about this performance, and what makes you nervous about this performance? Is it at all? You nervous? Any nerves going into this?
Nervous. No, I haven't performed in a really long time. I've just been basically teaching, so I just want to make my students proud, and I want to do right by Paul Williams, and yeah, I just want to tell the story truthfully, so.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Tiny. That means a lot.
She pays me pistachios, that's why.
Who's everyone's least favorite character on stage? Is it you, Yancey?
No, we love Yancy.
Well, listen, I think I do a pretty good job. Listen, Mayor Fox always gets a little stung by my jokes, but I'm just playing, you know?
Any pressure because it's such a legendary television show? Everyone knows, the puppets and everything like that. Any kind of pressure going into this tomorrow at all?
You know, I think that there's such a iconic nostalgia around Emmet Otter's Jug Band Christmas, but there's new material as well as material people are going to know and love as part of this show. So it's a full-fledged musical production they're going to see.
And what's the collaboration between everyone on stage looking like? How is it feeling when it comes to the puppets going back to the human side and going back and forth in between? What does that look like when it comes to rehearsals? Any hiccups there at all?
It's, I'm sure it's another whole show behind the scenes of quick changes in costumes and puppets and props and set pieces. But out here, it's just fun. It's just fun for the whole family, but you don't have to be a kid to attend. Any age is going to love this show.
I'm having a lot of fun here. What is everyone looking forward to when they get on stage tomorrow? Is there any one particular thing?
I like the attention.
Oh, okay.
It's like all eyes on me. And just, because I'm the cute one, and so,
You're on the poster. We got it. All right, we got it. He's tiny squirrels on the post. What about you, Mr. You've been quiet. Okay. Okay.
I think I'm excited about the audience's reactions to things they know and love, and to our new material, and to the jokes, and especially the heartfelt moments that we have in this show. It's really touching, and I think people are going to enjoy.
And what about those kids who have never heard of a puppet before at this level, and you guys are taking it to the stage and you're introducing the puppets to them for the first time?
Oh, I think they're going to go wild.
Yeah.
This guy over here. I know.
Tiny Squirrel, last words. We've got about 30 seconds left. Why should someone check you guys out tomorrow at 7:30?
It's a wonderful show. It's fun for the whole family. It's so warm and gets you in the holiday spirit. And it's going to be so much fun. We're going to sing great songs and tell great jokes. And you get to see cute little squirrels and rabbits and woodchucks like me,
There we go. Couldn't have said it any better myself. 7:30. I mean, if you can't make tomorrow, the show runs until December 7th. You can get tickets at ofccreations.com. Shows range between 2 p.m. and 7:30. If the family's in town, check it out. OFC Creations here in Brighton. Back to you in studio, guys.
Your family's in town, Chris.
Yeah, your family's
You gotta
in town.
take
They better
'em.
see this show. Hey, Chris, I got a question.
they are. We will be going here.
I've got a question for the little squirrel there.
Tiny, they're going to you.
They're going to me?
Yeah, Tiny, I need to
can't
know.
hear you guys.
Shoot, Dan.
Hi.
Tiny, I would
hope
like
you
to
come
know
see our
what your
show. And bring me some pistachios, too.
Okay, well, you
I'm
answered.
hungry. Eric hasn't fed me yet.
Jeez. You answered the first question, pistachios.
It's not okay. I'm hungry, Eric.
I got some for you.
Oh, do you? Thank
Wow.
you, Viv.
What is your favorite kind of tree?
I get pistachios.
What is your favorite kind of tree?
My favorite kind of tree?
Yeah. That's the anchor. Dan Schrack is asking.
The one that grows money. I like that one.
That's Dan's favorite,
Yeah.
too.
My favorite tree,
I just
too.
like the taste, This tail is Chanel.
Money famously doesn't grow on trees. I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't?
No.
I'm out then.
Well, there you go. The money tree.
The money tree. The money tree and pistachios.
Get on it, Dan.
Get on it. Good stuff.
Hey, when we come back, it is time for Crime Stoppers.
We're back on the other side of the break. 8:52, the holiday season is upon us, and local police are stepping up their efforts to keep families safe. From drinking and driving patrols to reminders about locking up your valuables while you're out shopping, officers are seeing certain crimes spike this time of year.
Yeah, for more on this and for Crime Stoppers today, we're joined now by Sergeant Rebecca Halpin from the Brighton Police Department. We're going to talk about steps we can take so that everybody has a very safe holiday season. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely, my pleasure. So with the holidays, obviously it brings a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. With that also comes the opportunity for criminal activity. So tomorrow is Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving. Historically has always been, and I'm sure will continue to be, one of the biggest nights to go out with friends and family and celebrate being together. With that often comes drinking alcoholic beverages, and unfortunately sometimes making the wrong decision to drive after that. So I want people to be aware of what they have available to them to avoid that situation. Nowadays there's so many opportunities for ride sharing, Uber and Lyft. There's also, make a plan would be the biggest thing. Have a plan, whether it's the ride sharing or having a family member or friend, somebody that's home that's going to come get you. What I want people to stay away from is when you go out with a group and you say, I'm only going to have one or two. That is not a plan. A plan is somebody that is not drinking at all, that's going to be driving you and your friends home.
And you think about so many bars nowadays, and the mocktail scene has become so popular.
Exploded.
And, I think that a lot of people are drawn to that because of the drinking and driving factor. And, a lot of the time when you go to a bar and you say, oh, I'm the DD, they'll give you a drink for free. They're like, we're not going to charge you for this tonic water or whatever. So, it's smart to have a set person there.
Absolutely. I want to, if we can, move to Friday now, when we're going to see shoppers out in droves. They are going to be everywhere trying to get all those Black Friday deals. But we have also seen strings of recent robberies where people are having their vehicles broken into.
Yes, and that's exactly it. So again, with the holidays, it's a joyous time. Friday is a great opportunity for people to get out, save money with the deals at the retail stores. And with that, again, presents another opportunity for criminal activity to arise. So you have a lot of cars in one area, right, in these parking lots. We're already seeing that here in Monroe County, daytime car larcenies. Now you're going to go kind of take it up a higher level when valuables are going to be in the car, because people are going from store to store. They might not be able to carry the bags, or they might be moving from one store, one location to the other. So when your valuables are in your car, make sure to lock them up. Also, try to put them in the trunk. Try to keep valuables out of plain sight, right? Because if somebody's walking by and they see jewelry or something expensive, they might want to smash the window and have the opportunity to take it themselves. So go out, enjoy this time, but be smart about how you're going to safeguard your property. If you can put it in the trunk, please do so. If you don't have that opportunity to put it in a trunk to hide it, maybe cover it with a blanket or something, or keep it in the bags and tucked away. Just be conscious that while it is a great opportunity to go out, buy items at a cheaper cost, at a cheaper price, there's also people that are looking to take advantage of that as well.
Certainly are. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it. And we'll make sure to post all of these tips and more on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning.
Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour.
We're back on the other side of the break.
Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock, this November 25th. Thanks for staying with us on Arc Rochester. I always feel like we don't need to introduce ourselves.
I guess
again.
what we're talking about is happy holidays.
Happy holidays, or how to get out of the holidays.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Escape from Spencer Board.
Yeah. Goodness.
I'm a little stressed out.
Oh, it's okay.
I know.
There's just a lot to do, you know?
Yeah. Abby's got a rope ladder from the kitchen window that'll take her to the back alley.
The back alley. Where do you think I live?
She's going to have the car running.
Person.
Yes, the car is going to be running. Jim will be in the passenger seat because he drives too slow. And she knows I'm right.
I'm an efficient driver. I don't know.
She knows I'm right.
Don't worry, you'll be able to hear him coming.
Yeah, you should hear her peel out of the lot.
His broken car, or because of the metal music?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Both.
It's just really loud.
Oh, all right.
Makes a lot of noise. Anyways, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Mark.
Well, you could have had the windows down one year, right? It was so
could've.
mild. Weather trivia.
You might have had them down this year.
Let's talk about weather.
Do you get like a bonus for every weather joke you tell?
I don't know.
Like
sometimes you guys make it easy though to slide the jokes in.
Yeah. Most of the time.
This is getting brutal. I'm bringing in gloves tomorrow. I know Snyder's got
we
some.
love you.
Do you know what the all-time warmest Thanksgiving is for Rochester? Look at that turkey bird.
I'm going to say it cannot be C or D.
Lots of B's. Lisa, Janet, Barb, Yvonne, Betty, Julie had A on this one. Wayne, Deborah also. Lori and James had A. Rod's B. And Barbara C. Look at all these guesses. Cheryl and Cheryl's husband. There's
not
Eva and
agreement
Eva's
today.
husband. And Frank and Frank's wife.
Wow. Look at all the couples.
I know. We're dragging them in.
Yes.
I kind of love that, actually.
Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. Well, what do you say? Could it get into the 70s for Thanksgiving?
Can we see those options again? Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the 1896.
1896 with 69 degrees. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that as well because I feel like that's been a common year for warm stuff to happen.
Yeah, and guess what? Boom. How about that? 69 degrees in 1896. Now, that was actually, because Thanksgiving obviously moves around, that was November 26th in that year. The high temperature was only, what's that say? The high temperature was only 19 degrees on that day.
Do you mean the low?
That was from yesterday. That last sentence is from yesterday.
November 26th. That was a Tuesday.
A Thursday.
In 1896?
Oh.
You've got good memory.
No, it was Thanksgiving. It's always a Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh. Woo. Now, this, Ashley looked up the name. This is named after a Korean grape, I guess? Muscat?
Oh.
Muscat.
It's wine, right? Isn't it?
That's so
Sure.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
What a little cutie.
A little fire in the background, a little Christmas tree action going on.
That looks like a nice cat.
Yeah.
You know, like a kind face.
A chill cat.
That cat doesn't look like it knocks stuff off the coffee table on purpose.
No, he's happy to just chill.
It's accidental with this one.
What about eating stuff out of the sink? Like
Wow.
crawling,
Not on purpose.
like hand in the garbage disposal trying.
Oh, no.
What?
He's a monster.
Dexter really does that?
Yes.
Hand in the garbage disposal?
He has a thyroid problem.
You can't. No.
He's starving.
You want to know what you do?
No idea.
Aluminum foil on the counter.
Yeah, that would work.
They'll never get up there
Yeah, they
again.
don't like that.
They do not like aluminum foil.
Yeah. He's not really allowed on the counter.
Okay.
But, because, you know how I am.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but if
like,
the cat's in the garbage disposal.
I know, but like, I'll see,
We are so off the rails.
I know. We want to see.
So
We want to
off
see
the
the pictures of your cute
Mark's
pets.
getting mad.
No, 13wham.com/chime in, and we've got the QR code on the screen for you. Got lots of pictures yesterday, so we're going to get your pets on over the next week or two, and have it right here for the Muddy
Did we
Puff.
get a lot yesterday?
We did. We got
Good.
a bunch. We got a bunch. That
Good.
cute little trio that you guys had on.
We need a
TDR.
turtle.
Towel time today. This afternoon, it's going to pour. Tomorrow, wet pause with that cold front coming through. And then, it's going to be some cold pause, I guess. Thursday, Friday, with some of that lake effect snow flying around. That's certainly going to be something we're going to watch. And it is a winter storm watch west of Rochester, Genesee County. That goes into effect at 7 o'clock Wednesday through Thursday at 4 p.m., extended longer to the south and south of Buffalo. And here's why. We've got a band of snow that's going to come in off Lake Erie and orient west of Rochester. Now, anywhere from Orleans County south to Wyoming County, you see the amounts go up by the time you get to Warsaw, Arcade. Some of those amounts are closer to 8 inches by Thursday evening. And put the wind together with this. Now, this is going to be one of the things I would say to watch for if you have to travel late Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Wind gusts between 40 and 50 miles per hour west of Rochester are going to be a possibility. So you put that together with snow, you know the deal, the winter driving skills. It's going to be slow, take it easy. There's going to be less travelers on the road for Thursday, certainly, but still that wind is gusting around 40 miles per hour even into Thanksgiving Day. But what a start today, 42 already, no wind out there to speak of at this point. Dew points in the mid-30s, that's also climbing. We find just plain old clouds for now, but some of that rain back to the southwest of town, that's going to be shifting in again for this afternoon. This is an everybody deal. This is not the lake effect stuff that we talk about. You can see that green is everywhere in western New York. So if you're shopping or everyone's out there getting last second items for Thanksgiving, take the umbrella with you. You're going to need it. Now the cold front comes in Wednesday afternoon. This blue line that goes across the screen, that brings in the cold air, and that's the reason you see that area of lake effect west of Rochester out towards Lake Erie. Now notice it starts in Orleans County. Watch it shift to the south, and that's the subtle change in wind direction, taking that band down to Wyoming County. The hills of Livingston County, Ontario County, and Yates County will also see some snow. By Thursday, the wind goes, late Thursday, Friday, the wind will turn to the west-northwest, and notice that brings the snow into Rochester for that time period. So I think we'll find some snow accumulation even closer to the city. But Thanksgiving travel plans, that's a deceiving 57 for tomorrow. It is going to be windy and turning colder through the late afternoon and evening. 36 for Thanksgiving, 33 for Friday. And I think we'll see a few inches of snow near the city. But again, the bulk of that accumulation is going to stay to our southwest. Obviously, you don't have to shovel when it's 50 outside. Some rain this afternoon. Tonight's going to drop back to the mid-30s, and the extended forecast is actually going to have temperatures back in the low 30s this weekend, upper 30s for Sunday, and mid-40s for Monday. A little system to watch there for Sunday, too.
A bit of a ride.
Yeah, and that's it. Once I say all bets are off. Anytime we get to Thanksgiving and after, until probably the middle of April, all bets are off. I mean, it's just the forecast goes up and down and up. The consistency goes out the window is basically what I'm trying to say.
That's fair.
Yep.
I mean, we don't have to love it.
It's kind of like watching our show. The consistency.
Consistency goes out the window. Yeah, that's the truth.
We try real hard.
I mean,
the show is whatever you want it to be.
We try real hard. Not everybody.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
Are you talking about me right now?
Oh,
no. Did you not see me point to Mark?
No, I didn't.
Well, now I'm pointing to you.
He's picking on me today.
Huh. I am. You know it's all in good fun, right?
Am I going to at least get an invite to the holiday party?
I mean, maybe.
You're going to be on your best behavior?
That's not why you invite me. That's not why you invite me.
No, you invite him because you know he brings a keg everywhere he goes.
Everywhere.
Still to come, a lot more ahead on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we are learning more about the urban-suburban application and how you and your family can get involved.
And don't forget, take us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
12 this Tuesday morning. Now through February, the application window is open for children to join the Urban Suburban program, the nation's first and oldest voluntary desegregation program.
This morning, we're learning more about who's eligible, how to apply, and the outreach events happening for families. For more, we're joined now by Felicia Smith, the program director for Urban Suburban. Good to see you as always. Thanks for coming in.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for having me again.
I want to talk about the applications in just a second, but first, for somebody who's unfamiliar with the Urban Suburban program, give us a quick overview.
Well, it's an opportunity, it's a school choice opportunity for students who live in the city to apply and possibly attend and graduate from a suburban district.
What are the qualifications? Do we need to be in certain grades, age ranges, things of that nature?
Absolutely. So if you have a kiddo between pre-K 4 and the 8th grade, you live in the city of Rochester and attend a city private, public, or charter school, you qualify.
Oh.
And is there like a grade requirement or anything like that? Do you have to write an essay, something like that? Is there an interview?
There is an interview. So essentially, families will apply to the program, and the application is open from October to February 13th. And then it closes, and we get all of the students' information for a district level review. After the review, the district looks at open seats and says, we'd love to interview this family. And then they interview with Urban Suburban, the suburban district, and we want that family to interview that district in our program to learn more about us as well.
What do the results from this program look like?
Oh, the results are wonderful. Right now we have 14 incredible districts that participate across Monroe County, and we have over 980 students, and we're celebrating 60 years still.
That's
wow.
Fantastic. That's really wonderful. Some families may be watching this thinking, okay, you know, what if I really want my kid to go to Brockport schools or Spencerport schools or Brighton schools? Do they get to pick which schools they want to apply to, or is it the whole program in general and then they're assigned to a district?
It's essentially applying actually to all 14 districts. And then based on where they're located, transportation is only provided up to 15 miles. That's also how families' applications are distributed.
So we're not looking to go across the county. You could go about halfway across the county.
About halfway across the county.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And I imagine, especially for the littler kids, the high schoolers, I'm sure they enjoy themselves, but I would imagine for the littler kids, it's even more exciting because it's a brand new world to them.
It is. And they're excited. That's all they know. They meet their friends. Often their lifetime friendships are built in their districts, and they truly become a part of that district.
And just to confirm something that you said a couple seconds ago, the transportation is free, yes?
Absolutely. We collaborate with Rochester City School District, and they provide the transportation. So families, they don't have to pay for transportation for their students.
Talk to us about what this means as far as inclusivity goes, because from an outsider's perspective, I would imagine some students are offered, if they're accepted into this program, they gain a lot more than maybe their existing district has to offer.
The programs are very expansive. There are a multitude of opportunities to be in school, in high school, and acquire college credits, certifications, programs like WMOCO, and it's a wonderful opportunity for the students, but they also bring a richness to the district. The students are hardworking. They come with high goals, high standards. So it really is like a win-win. It's a win for the district because they're getting some eager, enthusiastic students. And more importantly, the parent engagement is extremely high. And they're also open to more opportunities.
Well, and it's also a win for the other students, too.
It is. It really is. It's a real life experience because as an adult, we don't work in silos. We work with a multitude of different cultures and individuals. So it's immersion into a real world experience.
Thank you so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it. For somebody who's interested in getting an application in for their student, what do they need to know?
Oh, they can just go to our website at monroe.edu/US and download an application, or they can even call us at 249-7045.
And the deadline is February
13th, the day before Valentine's Day.
Ah, there you go. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
And as always, all this information will go over on foxrochester.com.
9:18, stick around. When Arc Rochester returns, we're taking a look at some of the stories that have people talking this Tuesday.
We're back after this. All right, it's time to see what's trending this morning, starting with the battle of the side dishes.
Campbell's, has released their annual State of the Sides report.
The report is an in-depth look at how America celebrities
Celebrates. How America celebrity side dishes.
I didn't know where I was going with that. How America celebrates side season by gathering data from all 50 states.
Here are some of this year's stats. 63% prefer eating the sides to the entree at Thanksgiving. So we're talking about the sides and not the turkey.
Interesting. Okay, so nearly half admit they would be happy at Thanksgiving with just a plate of sides and nothing else.
85% agree that leftovers are the best part of Thanksgiving. Did you ever have a post-Thanksgiving sandwich with a moist maker in the middle?
Listen,
Nobody? No one gets that?
I know what it's from.
From Friends?
But like, I've never done the gravy-soaked bread in the middle.
Well, you got to give it a try.
I'll give it a try. All right, 44% of people say green bean casserole is the most iconic Thanksgiving side dish.
However, the top 5 favorite dishes nationally are green bean casserole at number 5. Number 4, mac and cheese. Number 3, sweet potatoes. With or without marshmallow?
With. Come on, it's a food palooza. I'm going full calories on everything.
Number 2 is mashed potatoes.
Yep.
Creamy or chunky?
Creamy.
Oh, chunky.
But not like liquidy.
No, chunky.
Wait. But we talked about this before. What do you mean by chunky?
Like, I need to know that it's a potato.
Yes, okay.
That has been riced or...
Yeah, okay. We're on the same page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want it to be like paste.
Like soup.
Yeah, no.
That's like the worst.
I know.
Straight to jail.
Yeah. And number 1, stuffing.
Yep. In New York, the favorite side, mac and cheese.
Listen, mac and cheese is delightful.
Okay, so I have a confession.
Hit me. You've never had mac and cheese.
Of course I've had mac
Okay.
and cheese. So we did not have mac and cheese as a side growing up on Thanksgiving.
Neither did
You
we.
never did either. So in my husband's family, apparently they did. And when my husband joined our family and had his first Thanksgiving, we were like, oh, what can we bring? And they were like, Jim, bring your favorite side. And he's like, great, I'll bring the mac and cheese. And they were like, what's wrong with you? Why would you bring that? They had never heard of it before. And he made it, and everybody was crazy about it. They were like, this is a fantastic idea.
Yeah. Mac and cheese is delightful.
Yeah.
Rory, do you have something you want to add? No?
You can weigh in.
He's
not yelling at you.
No, I was, because
Stop yelling.
he wasn't talking about macaroni and cheese. He was just yelling.
Don't be mean to Rory.
Egg noodles and broth.
Egg noodles and broth,
Like chicken broth or broth or stock.
and that's it.
Yeah, like a big, huge drum of it. Yeah, as a side too. That's a McLean staple.
I'm not following. What are you saying?
For Thanksgiving.
Egg noodles and broth.
Yeah, like the thin noodles.
We know what an egg noodle is, and we know what broth is.
It's just
We're
noodles, basically.
That's not even soup. That's just noodles in broth.
Yeah, but it's strained. It's strained out. So I mean, it's like.
So it's just like noodles.
So it's just noodles.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a side.
In broth.
But with the gravy and everything else, it just kind of absorbs everything in.
We're going to have to post
Again,
that on
not
social
judging.
media and see if people are on board with it.
What's the roll situation for you?
Gotta have rolls.
Yeah.
Because you take that green bean casserole once you've had a serving on your plate, and you just start loading that stuff up on bread, and you start eating.
It's your favorite?
Oh, a green bean casserole sandwich. Nothing like it.
Yeah.
Nothing like it.
How many rolls are you? How many?
I mean, one per sandwich,
Yeah.
but you don't ever just have one sandwich.
Okay.
No.
Mark, I'm noticing that they're keeping your mic open, so behave over there.
Yes.
While we move on to this next story.
This one's a bit of a bizarre story. A new clothing collection is gaining a lot of attention for their unique message.
A collection of knitwear by a designer from LA called I Will Survive features garments created with wool from the world's first flock of gay sheep in Germany. Did I read that right?
You did.
It wasn't like celebrities.
No. The line was created in the hopes of effectively saving these homosexual rams from potentially unnecessary slaughter. What?
Scientists have estimated as many as 8% are sexually oriented towards other males.
The designer said he created a nonprofit called Rainbow Wool focused on saving those animals who were not mating.
The designer partnered with the dating app Grindr to bring the 36-piece collection to the runway in New York City.
Itchy. Right? Did you hear that?
I did.
What was that?
I don't know.
He described the fashion show as an animal rights story, encouraging people to see this as an art project rather than clothing.
The entire collection will be auctioned to benefit LGBTQ+ causes.
Okay, so gay wool from gay sheep.
The Rams.
The Rams. What?
No, don't repeat it, Mark. Don't repeat it.
It's not. But
No.
that's not funny. Like, it's not funny.
Don't say it again.
Yeah, no. Somebody will come after you. Oh, goodness. All right, let's turn to a creative way to commemorate your child's birth.
Rapper Cardi B recently gave birth to her 4th child and decided to cast a portion of her umbilical cord into gold jewelry so she could remember it forever.
She enlisted the help of the company Mommy Made Encapsulation. Mommy Made Encapsulation. It's all one phrase, Dan. To create the special keepsake. That you see there is the umbilical cord.
The company's website says the umbilical cord is dehydrated in the shape of a heart and then dipped into gold chrome.
The stylized and preserved cord is $50, but the company also offers a $500 placenta encapsulation service, which converts a woman's placenta into pills.
The company shared a video to their social media showing the process alongside Cardi B. The brand claims to have made umbilical cord keepsakes for celebrities like Megan Fox and Vanessa Hudgens.
Who cares?
I mean,
Who
they
cares
do.
who's doing this?
Oh, I see.
Like, would it make you want to do this anymore?
No.
Knowing that Vanessa Hudgens, what's her name?
Vanessa Hudgens.
Okay, we've got.
It's obvious. I think it's recorded on the.
Oh, okay. I was going to say we have to figure that out.
So it's a bracelet? It's a bangle? What is it?
Do we know what it?
I don't know what kind of jewelry it is. I don't know if it's just like a charm that you put on a chain. I don't know if it's a bracelet.
I think you hang it.
Maybe it's an anklet.
You hang it somewhere else.
Wouldn't you just like keep it in the closet? Like you would just keep it just stored in the shoebox.
Kind of like those poor rams.
I just want to point out, it is our general manager's last day at the station.
It is.
I fear it may also be our last day at this station.
Listen, if they have not come for us yet, I don't think they're coming today. Chuck, we love you and we'll miss you.
We will miss you very much.
Stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester.
We'll be right back.
.31 this Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. So the Rochester Public Market is about to get a whole lot more festive. They are once again bringing back the beloved holidays at the market.
Starting this Sunday, the market will be a one-stop shop providing you with all your holiday needs. For more on what to expect, we're joined now by Jim Farr, the director of the Rochester Public Market, and the big guy himself, all the way from the North Pole, Santa Claus.
Ho, 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 ho. Thank you.
I can't believe you're even here. You're so busy this time of year.
I am very busy, but I always will take time out for Mr. Jim Farr and holidays at the market.
Absolutely, and we want to talk about those holidays at the market. First, I've got to get something out of the way. I need a new iPad. I'm looking for a laptop. I needed to upgrade my cell phone. The vacuum's about to kick it, so I could use a new one of those. I think that's about everything.
And you know what I need? I need to go back to Mrs. Claus and double check with her that you're not on the naughty
Oh
list.
boy!
You gave
I
me
but-
a wristband that says you've been caught being good by Santa.
Listen, I'm here to tell you, not a nice list. Not a nice list contender. I don't know.
Well, we're pretty lenient on how we handle it, any individual.
That's fair. That's fair. But I imagine you are very excited to be heading back to the public market.
I am. I really enjoy that. I usually, when I walk in, I have a long line of children and families that greet me very warm every year and are super excited when I walk down the aisle of the main building and enjoy the next 3 hours, which are 3 Sundays in a row and a couple hours on a Thursday evening. So, yes, always excited. I have many individuals and families that come back just to see me at the public market every year.
Very good. And Jim Farr, we're not ignoring you over there, I promise. Always great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Give us the rundown of the other stuff happening at the public market.
Well, first off, it's as Santa said, it's the next 3 Sundays, starting this Sunday, November 30th, December 7th, and December 14th. We run 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. And then we do a special Thursday evening market on December 18th from 6 to 9. And all of them are going to feature over 100 vendors with everything you need, from specialty foods to gift items to handmade crafts to trees, wreaths, decorations. So it's, you know, a great place to come for those sorts of things. We have besides Santa, we have the horse-drawn sleigh and/or wagon rides around the market. Lots of good stuff to eat on site while you're there. Just a lot of fun, and you know, it's kind of an old school holiday experience, and people really love it. We do have a lot of restaurants and businesses around the market, so you can always combine it and have brunch, or if it's the evening market, we're actually going to have Rohrbox in there doing some specialty holiday drinks, and inside the bee shed, so the indoor place, so we're going to have a lot of fun. It's a great event.
Jim, how long ago did you start holidays at the market?
Oh, I don't know. I get mixed up with the COVID years, but I think it's 31 years.
31 years. I got to ask, because you've done this for so long, 31 years ago, when you come up with this idea, do you think to yourself, this is something that's going to sustain, this is going to last, this is going to be one of the events people are going to want every year? Or did you think a one-off?
Well, you know, really 31 years ago, we didn't know. We were looking for ways to use the market more days of the week and get more people down there for other things than the traditional market. And so it was just one of the things we came up with. And it's lasted, and you know, one of the most popular parts of it is our holiday cookie contest, which is back again this year on December 7th, actually. We have a number of celebrity judges and others that'll be down to rate cookies, and we normally get 40 or 50 entrants from people in the community, professional bakers and others, and we ask them to each do a dozen cookies, so we have a good little cookie climax there.
Cookies good.
Santa, are you one of the judges?
No, I am not. Unfortunately, I am not.
Wow. Okay, question. First of all, why have we never been asked to be celebrity judges?
Honestly.
Well, next year.
Next year. All right, we'll hold you to it. And then second of all, for somebody watching at home, can they still enter to be involved in the contest? Okay.
They can drop off cookies either the 6th, Saturday during the day when we're open from 7 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, or Sunday morning before noon. The judging takes place around noon.
Very good.
Drop them off on Sunday. You want those cookies fresh. You want those cookies fresh.
Yeah, it's amazing some of the ones we get.
I don't doubt it. Jim, for someone sitting at home who might be on the edge saying to themselves, it's going to be crowded, I don't know if I want to drag the kids out, why go?
Well, you know, it's really a great opportunity to go out, get some fresh air, and really to buy from local vendors, which is, you know, always important to support local vendors. And most of the things there are either handmade or made here in Rochester as well. So it's just a great event. And, you know, this year we have something that New York State Ag and Markets also is helping us with, and it's not going to be at the holidays, but the next few Saturdays we have some $20 coupons that can be spent at the market that were provided by the state for anyone who's having problems that are food insecure around the holidays. So it's really been a great thing. Last week we went through about over 3,000 of the coupons.
Oh, wow, that's terrific.
So a lot of families are going to have a lot of
That's wonderful.
Great Christmas. So
a good reminder of what this season really is all about, right?
This season and this city.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you both so much for coming in
Thank
today. Santa, any message out there for kids watching at home?
As you know, we have little spies in a lot of homes, and they're called the elf on the shelf. And they report back quite often to Mrs. Claus, and we tally that up. Like I said, we're pretty lenient, but I need you to be polite, use your kind words, and listen to Mom and Dad.
Good advice.
Did you write that down?
Listen.
They're coming to
I'm
your
on
house
the
for
nice
Thanksgiving. You need to write that down. Thank you, Santa Claus.
You're
Thank
very,
you,
very
Jim.
welcome.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Time
Happy
right
holidays.
now to you two, both of you. 9:37, much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're looking ahead to a special party for all the Swifties out there.
Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.
Are you ready for it? Taylor Swift's birthday is next month, which means it's time for the return of the annual BirthTAY party at Innovation Theater.
I see what you did there, and so do they. The party relives the magic of the Eras Tour with a live band, dancers, and all of your favorite Swift hits. This morning, we're joined by members of the tribute band Cruel Summer, Alyssa Coco, and Matt Merritt to learn more about what you can expect. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First and foremost, how old is Taylor Swift turning?
36.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, my birthday's actually 2 days before hers.
Really?
Yeah. So
Well, happy early birthday.
Oh, well, thank you. This is going to be a whole birthday weekend, but for her. And it's going to be so fun. And we hope that all the Rochester Swifties come out. That's our big hope, is that we all get together for Taylor's birthday here.
You have been on our show before to talk about Cruel Summer and the shows that you perform. And for somebody who's never heard of the band or the show that you did over the summer, give us a quick little rundown of what they can expect from this. I imagine it'll be pretty similar.
It will be, yeah. So we kind of crafted it after the Eras tour.
Yeah.
And we have all of the eras, Taylor's eras, and including the new one, The Life of a Showgirl. We're adding that into this set. Yeah, we have a whole Life of a Showgirl set. And it's all ages, it's family friendly. The show's about 2.5 hours. We have dancers, we have a full live band. So there's a little bit of something for everybody at these shows.
Yeah, I think the big difference between, like over the summer we did Lilac and Pride in the Park, but this time we have the new album. And we also get to do some of Taylor's holiday songs because it's that time of year.
This is true.
So it's the only time you get to do that.
It is the only time.
Okay, I asked you this, I think this past summer when you were doing the Eras tour, but I'm going to ask it again because the answer may have changed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cruel Summer has a big following.
Yeah.
People love hearing you guys up there. And they also really love Taylor Swift. I'm wondering, has Taylor Swift yet reached out and said, I love Cruel Summer?
I wish.
It hasn't happened yet?
Hasn't happened, but
Can you make it happen?
Listen, she's a
You
big
have to-
fan of Ark Rochester.
You also have to make her say she loves us. But
we did do a show. We were in Buffalo the day her new album came out. And the band and Alyssa and the dancers had less than 24 hours to learn her new single, Fatal Felix. We're like, we're going to play it on the day it comes out. And our dancers create a whole choreography for the song because she has not played those songs live yet. So we're all like, maybe she'll see what our dancers did and steal that choreography.
That's very cool. That's awesome.
No.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Why did you decide to hold this birthday party? Did you hear from fans that they wanted this?
we did it last
We
year.
did it last year and it sold out and we had so much fun. And a theater's cool because in the summer we're doing like the festivals and it's like the one time a year we get to do like the big theater show and you can control the production. And
Yeah.
like we said, we make it kind of holiday too. So.
Yeah, it's just fun for us because, especially because the Eras tour is over and people can relive it if they went or if they never did get the opportunity, like myself. You're just getting a similar situation where you're in a room full of Swifties and you're singing along and just having the time of your life. And I love it. People get dressed up and
There's hair braiding in the lobby and bracelet making. Yeah.
it's going to be so fun.
What is it about her music vocally and musically that draws people in?
I think it's relatable. I think a lot of her music is relatable and some of it's serious, some of it's fun. And then plus you got all the genres. She's genre bending. So you got your country, you got your pop, you've got your folky stuff. It goes everywhere.
There's a lot of entry points too. It's like you can be at any age and find an entry because there's albums she wrote when she was 16. There's albums now that she wrote when she's 35, 36. So it's like in whatever your age is, you can find an entry point, I think.
And some people who are pretty unfamiliar with Taylor Swift may say, oh, she only sings about breakup songs, but that's not true at all.
I don't think so. No, well, I know it's not. I got into her mostly with Folklore, that album, during the pandemic, and it was actually more of storytelling. It was like a fictional type storytelling, which is really cool for her. And even though it was fictional storytelling, it was relatable. So many of the lyrics, and it's so beautiful. I love that album so much.
We love hearing you perform Taylor Swift. We're not going to hear that today, though. We're going to hear, I believe, an original, correct? Because you guys write your own stuff as well.
Yes, and we were inspired by Santa being here because we're going to do an original Christmas song.
Really?
Yeah, and we're proud to say this one plays on a local station that plays Christmas music all the time, and it's been on some Hallmark movies.
Oh,
very cool.
I'm a Hallmark lover, so I love watching Christmas movies on there. So
good for you
so that
guys.
was fun.
That's very cool.
Thank you guys so much.
Well, we're going to look
Absolutely.
forward to that performance. Quick plug, though, for somebody who wants to come and see the show. Tickets still available?
Yes, tickets are available. You can find them on our socials of Cruel Summer Band or Innovation Theater's website.
And if you go, take pictures or video and send them to Taylor Swift. Tag her. She needs to know about these people.
She probably doesn't get any tags, so
Oh, yeah.
that would probably be really easy.
Yeah, easy. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, a live in-studio performance from Cruel Summer, and you won't want to miss it.
Ark Rochester is back on the other side of the break. We are back now with more from the band Cruel Summer as they get ready for their annual BirthTAY party next month, celebrating Taylor Swift's birthday.
But before that, they're going to be performing for us live in studio this morning. Thank you both so much for sticking around to give us a little in-studio performance. You're going to be playing an original, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
And you said it's been featured on some Hallmark movies, yes?
It has, yes. And it's become I don't want to say a Rochester staple, but it does play on the radio, which is really cool for us.
That is,
just growing up listening to Christmas music on the radio.
Sidetrack, and I should have asked this earlier, what is it like to hear your song on the radio?
That's a funny question coming from you guys because you're like TV famous and what's it like to see your guys' selves on TV? But it's a fun moment.
It's gotta be, right?
No, it is.
Okay.
And I still get excited when I hear the first part of it. I'm like, oh, that's us.
Do you pull off to the side of the road and jam out? Windows down?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know because I haven't heard it yet this year.
Oh,
okay.
But we've gotten texts like, oh, we just heard you. So.
Well, I can't wait.
Yeah.
And you don't have to wait any longer because they're performing for us now.
What are you going to be playing?
It's called It's Christmas Time.
Wonderful.
Very original.
Cruel Summer with It's Christmas Time.
It's so nice to see everything so bright. I know that in my arms you'll be tonight. Don't you worry about a thing, my love. The winter's come, the bells are ringing, and my heart is singing. It's Christmas time, it's Christmas time, Christmas time. The snow looks lovely as I kiss it off your nose. I love the feeling that no one can hear us when we're alone. Don't you worry about a thing, my love. The winter's come, the bells are ringing, and my heart is singing. It's Christmas time, it's Christmas time, Christmas time. When you're here with me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. At Christmas time, at Christmas time, Christmas time. At Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas time.
final thoughts of the morning on Arc Rochester, and we're going to hand it back over to Cruel Summer for a final song today.
We certainly are. Before we do that, one more time for the BirthTAY party celebrating Taylor Swift.
Yes.
When, where, ticketing information.
December 12th, Friday, at Innovation Theater in Rochester. You can get tickets on our socials, Cruel Summer Band, or on the theater's website.
And if somebody wants to check out the other music you make, are you on Spotify or Apple Music or anything like that?
All of the things, yes, under Roses and Revolutions and Lyle, two separate projects there.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Love it. Well, thank you so much
Thank you,
for coming
guys.
in.
Thank you.
Best of luck at the birthday party.
Thank you.
Take it away. We'll see you tomorrow.
Late night, relapse, driving steady, but I'm ready for the whiplash. Coffee and cigarettes, almost empty, but we're buzzing from the regret. Just you and me, dancing in a daydream. You and me, lost in the clouds. You and me, dancing in a daydream. Don't wanna wake up right now, don't wanna wake up right now. Barefoot and tall grass, we've reached the palace, but I'm betting that it won't last. Bright lights and mirror ball, we might be hurting, but I'm ready for the free fall. Just you and me, dancing in a daydream. You and me, lost in the clouds. You and me, dancing in a daydream. Don't wanna wake up right now, don't wanna wake up right now. And if I open my eyes, will it all unravel? And if I turn the page, will I lose my shadow? And if I open my eyes, will it all unravel? And if I turn the page, will I lose my shadow? Just you and me, dancing in a daydream. You and me, lost in the clouds. You and me, dancing in a daydream. Don't wanna wake up right now, don't wanna wake up right now.
Thank you.